Hi, my name is Dave Bootsma. I'm one of the founding pastors of Free Grace Vernon. Free Grace goes back to 2012 and two families, myself and the Bordesean family, who wanted to see a Christ-centered Reformed witness in Vernon, a church that was all about the gospel, living it out in our lives and relationships, sharing it with those around us. And we started meeting with some other like-minded families to study God's word and fellowship together. And in the fall of 2012, we began meeting for Sunday worship. And most of those who came were not from a Reformed tradition, but were really drawn to our Christ centrality and our worship and teaching, and seeking to be self-sufficient financially and not dependent on any other outside sources. Myself and my colleague, Errol Bordesine, also a longtime pastor in Vernon, have continued throughout the years to work while pastoring. So we're just two part-time guys. But over the years, we have seen people come and go, and many testify to lives changed by the gospel. And today we have a core group of about 50 people, aging all the way from infancy to late 60s. These are folks that are generous with their finances and time. They're warm and friendly, a welcoming group, many of whom are actively involved in engaging with friends and neighbors with the gospel. Recognizing that while the congregation is stable and healthy, the potential for growth and impact is limited due to the lack of hours that can be invested by us pastors. And we came to the conclusion last summer that something needed to change if we were going to move forward. And we felt that in order to move forward, we needed at least one full-time pastor or leader who is both a shepherd and a visionary leader. And we believe that we have found that man. His name is Ian Crooks. Ian has a shepherd's heart while also having a proven track record of equipping people for outreach and discipleship that results in both spiritual as well as numerical growth. And we recently called him to be our pastor. And the church is excited and encouraged about the future. Having a full-time person at the helm also allows us to look beyond Vernon. And there's a great need for the gospel preaching churches in the Okanagan Valley. Like most places in Canada, the Okanagan has experienced a significant decline in church attendance over the last few decades. There are very few gospel-centered churches and fewer still Reformed churches in the valley. In fact, Free Grace is the only PCA work in the entire valley and the only one between Langley and Calgary. Kelowna, which is only 45 minutes from Vernon, is the fastest growing city in Canada, according to Statistics Canada. And Kelowna proper has a present population of over 150,000, and the metro area over 222,000 people who, and it's anticipated to grow at least by another 50,000 people in the coming decades. It's also among the top 5 of the least church cities in Canada. 42% of Kelowna residents report having no religious affiliation, and that is 2 times the national average. As you can see, the harvest in the Okanagan is plentiful, but the laborers are few. We envision ourselves as strategically located for future church planting in Kelowna, as well as other surrounding towns, some of which have virtually no gospel presence. And so we're asking of you, would you support our work here? One of the ways we ask that you would support us is by praying for us. Pray for Free Grace, the leadership, Vernon, the Okanagan Valley. You can also sign up for our newsletter, where we will keep you up to date on the ministry of Free Grace, as well as how you can be praying for us. We're also looking for those who can partner with us financially, whether that be through a one-time or on a monthly basis. And you can find ways to give on this website. So thank you for checking this out, and thank you for your support. God bless you, and bye for now.